Meta is a hoax and power is also a half hoax. Welcome to day 4. We're gonna make progress today as well. Let's see what happened in the arena yesterday since we logged off or logged out. So I'm gonna go to the arena, Colossus, here it is, arena. And you see that I'm back to 5th. Yesterday, exactly at 9 PM server time, I defeated this first place player from 2nd place. So actually what happened was from 5th place I defeated Vindri, who was 2nd, and from 2nd I defeated Menrem Nadir, who was 1st back then. And afterwards funny things happened. I figured out that after 9 PM as well, he wanted to get back to 1st place. This is usually a strategic mistake, that he doesn't go to the position where he wants to be when it counts, but he goes back as fast as possible. Look at the unit that he got. It's a Rat Lord. How interesting. Look at the unit that he got. It's a Rat Lord as well. How interesting. So you can see that I got copied. And look at Gals. I got a Final Battles Angel and a Dark Elemental, just like Vindri did. Final Battles Angel, Dark Elemental. So something is brewing in here, namely that you see that the reason why at least one of the players got the Rat Lord is that I beat him. This is meta. This is meta because what the opponent does is influenced by my action. And it's not Rat Lord in position 1 and 3 and 5 because Rat Lord is so good. It's Rat Lord because I happened to be successful with it and others started copying me. That's why people circulate meta advice online. This is a good unit, this is a bad unit. No, there is no such thing. What exists is you either play well or badly, and if you play well and execute smoothly, and use units that are synergic, and playing well means that you use units that are from, let's say, Strength Union, Chaos Union, whichever union, and they give bonuses to each other, then it's good for you. But this unit here, this Rat Lord, this makes no sense unless the opponent, so he wanted to play Inferno Fortress, but I'm only seeing one other Inferno unit. I don't think that he has plans at the moment of what he's gonna do. That's why I think that this was a bad choice in the long run. It's still a better choice than doing nothing, but it was a bad choice overall. By the way, you see VIP6. You see VIP4 here. Are we gonna get into a spending war with anyone? No, not at all. The reason why I've made 2 purchases already is that I had to make the first purchase either way. And the second purchase was so good and so time limited that I figured out that if I wanted to film action that I stay in the top 10, then this is the way to go. So if there is a VIP 7, 8, 9, I have no influence, and I might give him, so the current first place player, a hard time for a while, but if he opens a wallet, I don't have a defense other than months and months of hard work. Okay, now let me reveal one of the twists of the story that I prepared at the end of this video. I'm not preparing it yet, but at the end of the video I will. So let's execute in the meantime. We need 10 story and 5 dungeons. So by the way, at night I made some progress because I don't want to film everything. It would be boring anyway. So Assassin's Creed Chapter 1, look at this, I made some progress. With the Rat Lord it's obvious that I could make progress. This is just Chapter 1, I defeated all the opponents. I just have a few chests to collect. There is a hidden chest, I forgot it. There was another hidden chest here in the pond. And that's it so far. So I defeated all the opponents, it was easy. And I made slight progress, very slight progress, in the regular missions. Because the regular missions are easy at the moment. There is now Crack Hack. And you see that we moved forward a bit. I defeated some of the opponents just like before. So we need 10 in total, 10 levels, and I think we're still strong enough. So if we're strong, then why not make some progress, and then I will start leveling up my account. And I will soon switch to Guild Adventure because a few minutes here and there don't really count. But I think I maxed out my movement points already, so I have to go to the Guild Adventure next. I'm just making some progress here. Yes, the story hero is Crack Hack. We'll get Crack Hack at the end of level 12, I think. So then, we're defeating all the opponents. This is really easy. And we don't always have sound, now we don't. Yeah, this Crack Hack hero looks very much like a clown, so some narcissistic random clown thinks that he's on the top of the world. Obviously, there is some strength element of, but the impersonation, everything is so weird that it just cannot be real. I remember Crack Hack was one of the few units who I remember from Heroes of Might and Magic 2 already. Okay, this was an important click because now we're gonna get quite a lot of extra defense. Thanks to the Rat Lord, we're gonna get S rating. I hope it's gonna be S rating, yeah. And we get extra hero defense. This helps. And we collect all the ghosts. There are quite a few ghosts here and there. And we're gonna make progress because of these extra defense point upgrades and possibly stores. Although we're on a diet at the moment and we're collecting as many diamonds as possible for week 5 Covenant event. Most people have no idea what is coming. I have evidence that the first place player doesn't know how to play well. And you've seen in the last couple of months that Windry doesn't play that well either. So we have 2 mediocre players in the first 2 positions. Well, Windry is playing better now, so it might be that he was just not focusing on the other server. But there were some deficiencies on his end that he repeated here because for some reason yesterday he wasn't in the proper place. He wasn't in the Dragon Utopia earning 24 diamonds an hour, even though we were strong enough. This is level 9-11, that's why they need some help, so we need to go and help them. And it's an easy battle, whatever happens, you just win. Some funny twist. The opponent is already stronger than us in terms of power, but we're stronger overall because of the units. See, they cannot even touch us. So power is not everything at all. We've seen that before, when our opponent started getting these good units and we couldn't compete. Now we got the good units already. I think my aim by the end of week 1 is gonna be level 12. It's a reasonable aim because then we're gonna get crack hack as well. So I'm quite pleased with the priest and the rat lord together. One of them heals, the other one deals the area damage or damage to all units. So this is a really good combination. I would lie if it was if I said that it was planned all along that I'm gonna take these two, especially because both of them are casters and I had my doubts. But then I had access to a player who had Rat Lord, and for that reason I figured out that in the crypt and also in the Stadwick event the Rat Lord was quite good. So I think we're gonna finish the campaign today, at least this level, possibly the next as well. And this gives us good progress points. And we can the reason why we do the campaign is that first of all, we can collect bonuses that are there. Second, more importantly, we can select more resources. Look at this ghost here. Doesn't want to go away. Look at this ghost here. Wants to go away. And here is a hidden chest on the top. I remember playing this in the past. In fact, not even once. Because I also have an account in EU256. So by now I know where to click. After defeating all the ghosts, the next unit is gonna be the vampire's castle. Or mansion, or whatever that is. So we managed to beat the ghosts. Now let's try with this vampires thing. Yeah, we got 5 vampires, and I think that we're done. Yes, we're done. Crack hack is coming. Not the best hero, but useful, somewhat useful. Okay, let's go to Guild Adventure, that's next. So you see that we're in the middle, there was some fight between the two guilds. And I messaged Winry, that was me. So someone asked which is the best unit, and I was like, yeah, this is like how do you play Ace King in poker, right? And it depends on the circumstances, but here, later I messaged Winry. We're wasting our potential by fighting with the other guild. For me it is fine, no one will kick me out, but most of the guild is easy prey and we have more to lose. 24 diamonds an hour. If you contact the guild leader that you let them get 1 castle if they leave us in peace, we both win, I guess. There may be a renegade unit here and there, but that can be negotiated too. And he doubts anyone would listen, maybe out of his own experience. Let's see if he's here at the moment. 7 players are here. What is going on? He's not here. I gave him a hint that he should earn Dragon Utopia 24 diamonds. He's not doing that. That's interesting. And obviously at this stage no one is gonna touch me. And it's not just Winry who is not there. Look at who else is not there. So in the report you see this Menrem Nadir. It will take me some time until I learn this name, but he's not here either. He's somewhere out there collecting something. So talking about collection, let's go back to the town. We still cannot do much. Yeah, we earned 356 diamonds, that's amazing. Commander is not there, we're not strong enough. This is not there, we're not on level 6. We can teleport if we want to, but let's plan where to go. none of the bosses are strong enough or are weak enough to be defeated. So these bosses will stay. And week 1, maybe with a concentrated attack we can defeat the bottom boss. So at the end of the day we need to get energy. So this is one of the candidates to defeat. And I'm looking for anything useful. But I think the most useful thing is to go to the other guild and steal diamonds from them. So that's what I'm gonna do. You still cannot teleport, cannot do anything. So here we go. I think we're strong enough now to attack, and we need to get these crystals anyway to level up. This is one of the priorities. Oh, I forgot to place the Red Lord in here. Still have a priest, so we're fine. You can get some information on the most monsters. This is weak monster, so he will fight us. This is a strong monster, so he will fight us. This is a cowardly monster, this is a weak monster. The weak monster fights, cowardly joins us. Yeah, that's a fight. So let's place the Red Lord in here. And we have space for 1 unit. This is the better unit. And this is the better unit. Not as if it mattered. I think my defenses are already up because I tweaked the defenses. This is more important than the attack. Because attacking, you know, we win either way. Let's see the defense. Did I tweak it properly? Oops, no, I didn't. So the fact that I'm fine, I was not fine at all in that castle. Now I'm gonna be fine. Mostly. So, a trick. If you wanted to defeat this opponent, what do? And you don't want to collect energy. You see, it would take 20 energy points to get here. No way I'm doing this. You go to any of the opposing guilds, and then you go back. And this doesn't cost any energy. 2 movement points saved. I usually have a look at what's going on in both guilds. That's just a little trick. I cannot do many tricks other than being at the right place, so in the Dragon Utopia, figuring out when I'm kicked out and get back as fast as possible. These are my tool sets. And these little tricks, and use the teleport. And let the others collect the obelisks and everything else. Because as long as you're in the strongest guild, it doesn't matter how many goodies everyone collects. Because we collect them in the same way. In fact, the less we collect, the better, because then the individual merit is emphasized. So I don't want the team necessarily to reach 7 obelisks, unless it's at the very end of Sunday when most people have logged out already. Maybe then I would find the 7th obelisk at the expense of collecting something else. Now obviously if I find the 7th obelisk during the day and I stumble upon it, not a problem, I will activate it. But I don't make a conscious effort in getting it. Because it's not the point. Now, we need these taverns. Even at the expense of anything, basically. So, the fastest route is this. I'm willing to spend 50 diamonds on it and I get 20 back if I go this way. And you can stumble upon more taverns, so let me risk it. And we have 100 more energy from the daily missions. I'll soon activate that as well. So I'll go up. That's an unfortunate placement in there because you cannot teleport over them. Yeah, this is really unfortunate because I cannot afford the extra movement point. Too bad. So unfortunately I have to attack the other player. This happens from time to time. It's just, it would cost me more to not do it. Because I'm quite tight on points, and what's at stake is 50 diamonds. I haven't calculated the exact movement required, but I think that I won't get there. I will need 50 diamonds, and even then it's borderline because I need to save 80. But there was a chance that I would get more taverns, for example, by discovering what's in there. So it was a borderline move. I didn't want to attack the opponents consciously. I just happened to be there. Okay. Unfortunately, we cannot teleport, so going up and down would cost me 1, 2, 3, 4 to 8 extra. Rather 8. Going down straight away maximizes our chances, and we can detect some spots. Here we have a stable, or stables. We can still get there. So I think that first of all I'm gonna get the bottom part of this. I'll raid. And I'll proceed downwards. And taverns are so good that I'm fine with not earning diamonds for a few minutes. Okay, good, 43. First of all, let's check this 100, so we have now 143, I think, movements. Yeah, exactly, 143. And let's check the inventory because I found this suspicious, this healing spring. 100 action points, let's use it. There you go, we got 100 more. So now I seriously doubt that I would have to buy anything whatsoever. And I'm sorry to say in advance, but I might need the stables to get extra movement points. But there is a player standing right in there, in front of the stables. So if I can avoid attacking him, fine. And I think I can, because if I move here, that's optimal because I need to go down anyway. And to get the stables, it's like up, up, down, down, or up, up. Yeah, exactly. Twice down. No, actually once down. So up, up, collect, and then from here down. It's neutral, and then I would have to go here, which is the same as going here straight away. So I won't attack. I will prioritize checking out the empty territories. Don't make unnecessary enemies. Because I think at the moment there is no guild adventure mission. I can check it out, but I think there isn't any. Yeah, there is nothing. Just equipment, mercenary, energy, bonuses, gear, technology. Yeah, that's easy. I'm not incentivized to attack any of them, unless they are in the way. It's so weird to play this this guild adventure with so little skills. I mean, no teleportation, no instant kill, nothing. No collect resources. So I have to fight the monsters to defeat them, not just collect the resources behind them. From level 6 or 7 or so, I'll be able to collect resources. Oh, I will have to attack one more player, unfortunately, because I cannot teleport over them, and I need the taverns. So the issue is that I need to optimize my movement. It doesn't matter which one I select, but going here would result in one extra movement that I don't want. So unfortunately, you're in the wrong position. Too bad. And this happens at the beginning because there are so many players, they have no idea what they are doing. And they park themselves in a spot that I need. It's not about them, it's about me being able to optimize my movement. Because I don't want to collect this experience, Unitix XP. It will never be a problem anymore. It was only a problem on day one. So sure enough, what do I do in this case? I just go down as fast as possible. I cannot afford to go like one more square right, because I cannot go right anymore. I have to go left as well from time to time, and then my 10 movement points would be wasted because another player is there. This is the logic. Now similarly, let's plan. So I have 170 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And collect 1, 9, 10. This leaves me 74. If I go left, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's interesting. This is only 9. 10, 11. Let's try this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 in total. That's even worse. Yeah, we need the fastest route because we want to earn diamonds. If you forget it, then just buy it for 50 diamonds. The return on it is like 2 hours if you're not kicked out. So we don't even want to discover what's on the left. We don't have energy for it. And yeah, I miscalculated things a bit because it was to the teeth that with 10 points I could have gotten basically the 10 movement points plus buying another 10. I could have gotten the taverns, but that's it. And there is nothing else. So that's the problem. After the calculation, we have to have these universal hero tokens. 85. And that's the problem. 75 we're 5 short. I really hope that we will find a shorter track. So let's get back to the town. And one more thing most people don't know is that you can just click on the monoliths and exchange wherever they are. So this one was clicked. These are too... Or are these too strong? No, because I'm strong enough. I don't think that others will defeat the units, but I can still try. And remember, we need to have 5 more movement points to get to the end. Third monolith. Oh, they left one of the best things in here. What are the odds? They didn't select one of them for a reason. I don't know, for some reason they don't need spell scrolls. Spell scrolls are the most important thing to collect. Maybe these upgrade stones are important at the moment because they are scarce, later they won't be. Spell scrolls, on the other hand, will be scarce in the future as well. But I don't have this... Oh, if you don't have what the wizard wants, then you cannot do much. Okay, that happens. Then I select another monolith. There are quite a few monoliths here and there. So... either way I can get back later. And here is another one. That I triggered myself. Okay, tempting. I'll just use this one this time. We need the crystals anyway. Spell scrolls as well, but we're not that desperate. We don't have the other units, or the +2 is too expensive at the moment. So let's see. Oh, we're lucky, we can get in. I forgot that we're at the right place, because sometimes the path is not 8 or 80, but 70, so 7 steps only. This was sheer luck. It was not calculated. I forgot that the path is shorter. So the best guild has the best possible track. Alright. We don't have to wait, that's always good. Let's donate. Good question. So, what is my objective? Is my objective that this guild is gonna be the best guild in the long run? Or is my objective that I max out all these games that I can play while others are not? And clearly my objective is this one. After all, I will change my mind if Winry is a good guilty leader and he's gonna focus our donation efforts. Then I will change my mind. We will see. This is just a test. I can make a wish in 1.5 hours and collect all these things. So those who restart the game from scratch, they don't know that you have to collect a lot of things manually, or they forgot it because it's not in their muscle memory. So I collected these already. Mandram Nadir did collect this, but Winry didn't. It's not in his muscle memory. That's a mistake. Or maybe he just didn't care about gold. But no, he's not in the diamond list either. So, yet another mistake. Interesting. Okay, we've made the donation. And I can do 2 more story levels to advance. So we're gonna go to chapter 10, whichever it is. Oh, we need to reach level 38. This is chapter 10 and we need to reach level 38. Then I will go to the Assassin's Creed and do 2 levels only. I don't have that many energy at the moment. I just have 120 purchase on top of this. So I'll finish 2 levels and then I'll focus on underground challenges. At the moment my objective is not unit development, but rather moving forward and collecting these chests, for example. So we're doing 2 levels in the Assassin's Creed. For this is overworld, I think it counts. If it doesn't, then we still got a chest, not a problem. We will see. As far as I remember, it counts as overworld. But I cannot be sure about it. Maybe it doesn't. Let's go to the tavern event. There is a login bonus. Collect these sign-in records every single day. It helps. And we can have up to 3 exchanges. That's a holy emblem. That's good for the barracks, and that's just gold. Okay, we weren't that lucky. I need the hero sooner or later. So that's Assassin's Creed. We've maxed out the tavern. And let's see if it counts. No, it doesn't count. It was my bad. In that case, we will go and upgrade something and get 2 overworld attempts. That's amazing. So the mission itself is accomplished. And we'll go to the dungeon and make progress. With the 2 units, it's gonna be easy. By the way, as VIP0, sometimes it's more fun to play. Because you see how easy this is. There are gonna be difficult battles in the future, but it's somewhat easier. So here actually this is fun as well. It's just the challenge is different. So you have a completely different game as a VIP4 when you spend it properly. So we'll buy energy. When you spend your money properly and treat this, so I don't recommend doing a wallet war. So going up to VIP15 and spending thousands of dollars on this. You can, so it's not impossible. But then you will get bored quite fast. Because you're gonna be invincible. Just remember Selokan, we still cannot beat Selokan after 22 plus weeks on the other server. Even though he quit months ago. At least 2.5 months ago. So I don't recommend that. From a mental health perspective. But what I recommend is, if you go free to play, you saw how enjoyable it is. We had our battles with Winry, we had our battles with Badondir, all the other players, fine. But here it's a different level, you can compete from the front. So it's very much like in Formula 1, whether you're in a Mercedes team or Red Bull, versus you're somewhere you're a backmarker. And the best story of a backmarker was the Jordan Formula 1 team in 1999, if you remember. They almost won a championship as an underdog. And that was my story on the other server, and that is my story still, because I'm still continuing. And remember, the twist is coming. I'll soon reveal a twist. I just have to make some progress. Also in the underground. And I need to collect those crystals to level up the mage guild. So there is gonna be a very interesting twist. Possibly another player you know, who is not Winry. But who that player is, I'll soon reveal it. So we're just making progress and we're gathering all these so that we have options. And I still have a lot of energy to purchase, because when it's competitive in the first week, we can afford to purchase a bit more energy. 4 is the standard, I would say, and the 5th is borderline with 200 diamonds. I don't think that it's worth. In a vacuum, it's not worth. Relatively, it might be. Relatively, it means that with respect to the opponents, in order to keep up with them, if you want to keep up with them. But it's also a possibility to not keep up with them. In fact, it's advantageous if you don't keep up with them, because then they feel less threatened, so they spend a bit less. It's quite interesting because one of the players is clearly willing to spend a lot more. Windry will spend somewhat more, because you saw that he was VIP7. He just spent to get up to VIP7 and then he quit a few days after. That was really interesting. I think he just tested what he can get away with. He saw that that VIP7 spend didn't change his position at all. And then he figured out that, oh, actually I can get a Divine Herald unit. Others don't even know what a Divine Herald is. Let me start a new guild. Most likely this was his thought process. But I usually monitor new servers to see what is going on day one. And that's when I saw that, actually this is Windry's guild, so let me join it too. And this changed my plans actually a bit, because originally I wanted to do this experiment a bit later. I still don't know a lot of things about the game, but actually I know more than enough to play better than most of the opponents. And these players don't know any of these tricks, or most of these tricks. So it's great to make progress. And that's gonna be the last one. Now, this is gonna be a difficult battle because of the demon. Or not demon, devil. I always mix them up, even though I'm gonna play them myself. So yeah, the devil is at the top. And at the bottom. But for some reason they still cannot damage us because these units are so strong. So that's why I'm saying that it was a bit different previously. Different challenge, but then it's a bit demotivating if you cannot enjoy the game fully and you check out the opponents that, oh, they are a lot ahead, and do they play better, what is going on, and it makes people feel a bit insecure, right? But it's actually, I'm not ahead because I'm so much better at these, because these are things that I don't even bother understanding, that how to beat a 60,000 army with a 55,000 with the right units against the wrong units. So I don't even bother doing this. So I'm not good at this. This is not my skill advantage. Yet, we don't even need this skill advantage as a VIP whatever. So, one important thing I haven't emphasized: claim all this energy. Don't press the invite button because it launches Facebook, it's horrible. Request everyone. So there is a new player, request him to join. Oh, there was an alarm. So request the opponent to join, or not opponent, the player to join, and send all the requests everywhere. Increase your friends to more than 60. And then, as soon as the server chat opens, it's not opened yet, that's another thing. Also check the PMs, because sometimes you don't see what is going on. So these are equipment upgrades, we'll have to focus on them as well. And we're gonna collect 80 paladins, no question about that. It's so easy. We also leveled up in terms of privileges. Always go for energy. and now it's maxed out. Then we have to collect the rest. So I don't think that it's worth 300 diamonds to gain 50 more, because now you need to spend 10 and here you need to spend 10. I won't spend it, I will rather just lag behind a bit. So I don't want to win this first week event at all costs. These units are, I'm not saying they are useless, but they are not the most useful ones either. So this is day 4. We collected some extras and we can make good use of these extras. So in the inventory you can see that these flowers, whatever they are, from tomorrow you can collect them from the Duel of Champions. These help, you can convert 200 at a time, and now we have some talent potions, these ones. This is gonna be important as well to upgrade talent. I'm not hoarding these materials at the moment. Although if you hoard them, then later it's gonna be better. And so you're gonna get better materials. And you see, this is why this game is so evil, not because we're looking at the devil, but because it's 50% off $120. What is going on? It's weird. Is it so strong? Is this devil so strong that it's worth $240? No, it's not. And then how come that we got a Divine Herald unit, Red Lord, for $10? How come? And people might think that, okay, it's a cheap unit. No, it's not a cheap unit. It's 10 times better than the devil. But the game won't warn you that this is a better purchase, $10 purchase. Not just per dollar value, but also in general. No one will warn you. Oh, and we got 60 more energy. So we'll be able to spend this energy as well to make progress. And that's why you need to know what you're doing. If you don't, in that case you will get stuck. Now we have 590 of these crystals to spend. We will hoard these crystals because ultimately we won't be able to spend them all. But as we level up, more and more items will open up. And now we need to get 40 more. We will get it sooner than later. Let's see the units. At the moment, yes, we can upgrade them to purple. And the twist is coming really soon. I will have to upgrade the top 8 to purple just to defend well my main formation. And purple means that there is a new skill. And the new skill means that you need to train the talent. So now I'm focusing on the top 8, whichever units they are. If there are gonna be better units, then I'll focus on them. So we got up to 38, we will need to get to 39. You can have a times 10 sweep as well. Okay, this unit is now purple. Not synergic with anything else we have. But currently we have to use whatever we have. So I'm refueling the unit. And let's upgrade all the units to level 38. This is important. Most people go to the arena neglecting their unit levels. At the beginning you don't have anything else, just the unit level upgrades. Having better level units is so much more important than playing the right faction. So we have 5 purple units and the rest is gonna be fair competition. And then we will see, I don't even know what to play, so 8200, 8100, you see they are quite even. I would prefer upgrading Inferno though. So I would love to see this unit to be in my main formation as an attacker. So that's coming as well. Because remember, with the Threat Lord we chose a path. And we need to stick to that path and prioritize those units. Inferno, Fortress. Rather Inferno because Fortress at the beginning is really scarce. Okay, for now enough clicking. Next time we're gonna go to purple. We can still train the ultimate skills. Because we need to prioritize these units anyway. Let's see the talents. So I think we can train 10, yeah? And now one by one. It's soon gonna change, I think level 39 or level 40 we're gonna get more talent. And there it's important to do it today, as fast as possible. This is auto chess, it's new, it just appeared. It's important to start it as soon as you see it. The reason why it's important to start it is that you get a free entry every 12 hours. So now the entry clock is ticking. I have different videos on it from start to finish. It's worth it. Why is it worth it? Check out the auto chess store. It's a week 1 event. Rewards. First of all, you get these auto chests and this currency. This currency can be used in the auto chess store. Here is the store. You can get elite unit souls, that helps, although they are random, and chests. You will see what is in the chests. It's not bad, it's not especially good. And one more thing you can get is this talent potion ingredients. Avatars are not worth it. Skins are not worth it. At least for now. What is this? Weekend Festival. This is a new event. It was introduced today. You see that we're collecting some of these units already. We cannot go to the tarot cards. It's level 77. This is level 77 too. But you have to hoard gold keys for this reason. You need 10 gold keys to get 25 balloons. One of them is free, so that's why you need to have only 9. So from now on we need to hoard gold keys. Good to know. That's new as well from today onwards. So I'll do a bulk purchase of 10. Good. New unit. Another new unit. Okay. I'm doing a bulk purchase, or I did a bulk purchase. And then we got gold key 5 times, so it's 45 balloons in total, or even more. I didn't see what else. A battle scar later. Duel of Champions from tomorrow onwards. Now this is interesting. We have 17 hours, but it opens in 21 hours. So we cannot complete it. We cannot complete this one either. Arena Challenge is gonna happen later. Let me show you what happened. So the first two are back to their position before I started yesterday. So you can see it quite clearly that he was trying to beat us multiple times and finally he made it. He even got the Rat Lord so that he can beat us. Amazing. He thought that it's the best unit without thinking about the consequences later. But if he keeps on copying me on everything, then he cannot really go wrong. It's just he already has a neutral unit, so he didn't. And then came Winry. We know his signature move. He's trying hard. And obviously he wins. So look at this, we beat him, but then he stayed because of the Battle Angel. We cannot really damage him that much because his Battle Angel got stronger. So that's his signature move, and others tried, but they were most likely quite far from being able to beat us. There are easier prey elsewhere. So you see, it's kind of devastating that they have higher power, yet they are not even close to beating us. So that was the funny thing. Top up is not gonna happen today. Had I known this, good question, are the 50 balloons worth the first place in the arena? Because even though I didn't know that I would get to first place in the arena, that maximized my chances. It was worth at least 100 diamonds that I purchased it, and it turned out to be worth like more than 200 diamonds. But still, divine artifacts 5 times. This is worth it. So we go to the artifacts and 5. We don't have a free one yet, so we got some artifacts. Amazing. We're not topping up. Challenge the arena 5 times. Duel of Champions 5 times. This is a paywall event because you have to be VIP2, I think, at least, to challenge it 5 times. Once, 5 campaign, that's something that we can do now. It's a bit all over the place. Arena is still easy. What? Agent Scully? No, Angry Sully. Okay. I thought it was Agent Scully from you know what. Oh, I forgot the Rat Lord again. But level 1 it doesn't matter. Sometimes I wish there was a bit more discipline on my end. So keep on talking and entertaining is one thing, but then execution is also important. And you see, that's why the battle takes so long. So they cannot damage us because of the priest. That was planned like this. But they cannot... we're not dealing damage. So we need to deal damage. That's why the Rat Lord comes into play instead of the monk. We have another healer anyway. And we make some hot swaps. What is this unit worth? 11.2k. What about this one? 10.3k. Close enough, and this has synergy and healing abilities. Synergy with the Rat Lord. We're gonna do 5 in total, and the rest will... maybe I'll just finish the rest off screen. I'm just showing you the first 5 battles so that we can complete the event. And then we're gonna go to the store. Yeah, this animation is unfortunately mandatory and we cannot speed it up and we cannot sweep. So later, as I said before, the campaign is gonna be just 1 battle and some clicks. Why am I selecting initial magic points plus 40 if it breaks even after 20 seconds? The reason is that I have strong units first of all, and second, I want to gain the edge at the beginning, because if you have 8 units against 6 units, it's a lot better than 8 versus 8 and then you catch up with mana points. And then you get more mana points. I want to score at the beginning. And defense units are not good against Rat Lord. That's the thing. So we have the 5 levels completed. Let's see if we scored. There are so many things to do on Sunday. That's so weird. And I think this is a reimagination. No, it's not. We also have a Necropolis party. Let's see, do we have it? We have a daily discount. Oh, we'll have so much energy here. Obvious. Well, actually it's not obvious. But for the initial edge, it's a borderline purchase, let's put it this way, but we need it at the moment. And we can afford it. Now, this one is expensive. I don't recommend it, and I cannot even purchase it because it's VIP5 material. I'm not inclined to spend. Recruitment bonus, we got yet another one. And what about this one? 50 gold keys, so we got some gold keys as well. And there is no Necropolis party here. I'm just looking at my other account. And there I can see that there is Necropolis party starting next week. So these events overlap a bit. Anyway. So no Tarot, no Battles card, no Duel of Champions. Arena comes later. No top up. And that's all. So that's all we could collect, at least for now. Store. We have to use these balloons as fast as possible. We got 200 balloons. Now we can get 4 SSR unit chests. I need the devil. I was thinking about what to do in Duel of Champions. I wanted the devil. This will pay off. We can get back the gold keys by. So here, if you don't have gold keys, complete the missions and get the gold keys, and then you can complete the gold key missions. So it's a lot of people were discussing what is going on. Do we need to hold gold keys now? No, you don't. This helps a lot. This is amazing. This is a great store. It solves a lot of my scarcity issues in the other account. Here we have one scarcity issue. We need this 4 times. I checked it, the devil is in it. So we need to use it. And we need 40 more, so maybe a weekend we're gonna get the devil. Why is the devil important? Because of Dwarven Treasury. There is simply not a better unit than the devil to make progress. And now we have so many things to spend on. I'm gonna spend 30 balloons on Astro Silver. This is a steal. This is really a steal. These ones as well. Now, think about this. Which one would you prefer collecting? Treasure Hunt Permit or Divination Voucher? I would say Treasure Hunt Permit is better, faster. You need to collect a lot of Treasure Hunt Permits. So, taking 30 balloons on this, it's a more expensive item anyway. Star Souls are worth collecting as well. This changes the balance in the game. Quiet Birds, so many good things are here. Elemental Dust, Artifact Essence. Take the Artifact Essence, obvious. But is it overpriced? It must be. So 500 diamonds for 10 balloons. Good question. Prayer Stone. Yeah, but 10 Prayer Stones for 5 balloons, obvious. And by the way, this is an 85 diamond thing in the store. If it's discounted, the maximum discount 85 diamonds. So 30 diamonds per balloon. I don't have everything cleared. This is one of the best values actually. because one key is like 300 diamonds and then 150 per balloon. This is like 500 diamonds, and this means that it's only 50. Now we'll need to level up the SSRs, and it's gonna be good for the devil. It's a scarce item. This is a scarce item too. I don't just look at value, I also look at scarcity. Now, this is a scarce item, but it's like 300 diamonds, 200 discounted if you do Holy City Siege. And this means that for 200, if I calculate it with 200, then it's 33 diamonds per balloon. Not worth it, but sometimes you still purchase it because of scarcity. That's an excellent event. Tactics Manual. It costs the same as Casting Crystal. Same thing, bit less benefits. None of them are that scarce. For 300 diamonds you can get them. 200 as well. So I'm inclined to take a couple of these gold keys actually, because of the event. Gold key event. I'm inclined to take the Divination voucher as well. And later Star Stones. Soul Stones. But to gain an edge with whichever, like Armageddon's Blade, Sword of Frost, whichever artifact, I will need the artifact essence. That's based on scarcity, not based on utility. Based on utility, this is an amazing deal. I can afford it. Significantly better deal than the Divination voucher. Saint Key, same thing. So anyway, I'll take a decision later. Let's see the offers. Yeah, that's what I thought. Champion unit. 40 tokens, so this means that you need to purchase it twice to get a champion. 36 euros. Or 30 something dollars. $32 possibly. Abyss Lord, Fallen Angel, Hellbaron. So it's even, it's Chaos Union, okay. And you cannot even get the full unit. You can just get half of it. That's a bad deal. And then you have Banner and Awakening. This is a bad deal for newcomers. At this stage we spent enough anyway, so I don't recommend spending more. Okay, Arena will do it later, Treasury do it later, Crypt later, Dragon Slayer, I think we can now slay the dragon. And on Sundays you have all the dragons. And you see that we made progress. We're gonna make progress as well. So Wrath Lord is coming. And the attackers are coming too. Both attackers. I think we're gonna score. If not, I'm gonna bring in the Phoenix. Yeah, we're scoring. And we'll use these crystals to upgrade the units. I'll do it off screen. So this was one of the Dragon Utopias. I'll show you all of them once, and then the rest I'm gonna do off screen. I'm not gonna record this. We will win all of them. Unfortunately, the formation looks like this, so I might need to save the formation. This is gonna be the main formation for all. We will start using formations. Yeah, for some reason the Wrath Lord is not that good at this. So damaging this dragon. Oh, and we need to do the spells automatically. Anyway. What's important is don't sweep these, but always get to the top. So you need to battle and then it unlocks, but now you need to be at level 40. So I will have to wait here as well. I will have to wait just in case I got to level 40. I cannot do the normal one yet. I will have to wait another few hours until I get to level 40. I think I will get to level 40 with all this energy today. So let's wait for that. The skill runestones are still helpful. It's just we need to get to level 40. And yeah, this is the most difficult dragon. So yesterday you saw how difficult it was to beat it. But now we have the Red Lord, so I think we beat it a bit too early. Good. So we got the skill runestones and the easy one. We'll have to come back later. Gold rush. That's easy. And that's all. I'm gonna claim gold rush, but I'm not gonna claim Dragon Slayer yet. A bit later. Let's see what happened since then in the guild. Yeah, amazing, you got the guild ram, so he's playing too. Okay, what is this? Yeah, bad offer. Sooner or later you're gonna get 1 diamond purchases, so check it out. It's designed this way so that you're tempted to see what is where. And here this is a software bug. There is no name. Okay, you see it's heavily monetized, you don't have to get tempted in here. It just doesn't pay off. As I told you before, I've seen players who went up to VIP 12, 13, 14 and just quit because they got bored. The game is so easy when you purchase everything. Yeah, you purchase first place in a mobile game now, big deal. So there needs to be some skill element. I have no problems with treating this as a AAA game, but treating this as a living ATM, it's not the best player experience. Let's put it this way. And the funny thing is that you can, it's a very well balanced game because you can play as a VIP0, and even players who purchase need VIP0s to beat. And then the VIP0s will beat the paying players once they quit or slack off. You saw that as a VIP0 I could beat a VIP7 Winry. That's why it's an uneven game for with these opponents a bit. Because sooner or later a Winry will outspend me. Let's see, can we get any other units? Possibly. So I will reorganize my units. There is a charging unit here. I'll go to charging because we need Inferno. Oh, and look at that, we can improve Inferno so much. Amazing. So that's Inferno, but then if you go to charging here, you need a charging unit and borrow it from somewhere. Yeah, just deploy. Okay. Still better spent at the Inferno. Later we'll optimize this. Okay. So now the big surprise. It's time for the big surprise. I told you that I had another account on my second screen, so let me pull this up. This is my second screen. It's a different emulator, you know, I'm playing BlueStacks 4 and BlueStacks 5, not a big deal. And that's why I saw that there was a Necropolis party. This is my other account. You know this account quite well, I guess, by now. Now, let's see the arena. And before that, let's see the guild. What is Winry doing? He has been on idle for 2 days, since he got started. Or 3 days already. That's not the main point. The main point is that if you check the arena, we're 6th right now. Winry is still 7th. I don't mind. But there is a player in death, Marcus, Jid, who happens to be in this game as well. That's the twist. So we talked and got in. That's the idea. I'll reveal who that player is. He's in the same guild as well. But our roles are reversed now. I'm gonna be VIP, he's gonna be VIP0. He doesn't have a name yet. And by the way, my name is Marcus Toth. That's a rank, by the way, Marcus. For now. I will change my name later. You know to what. Maybe I use the same name. Where is he? I think that's him. Yeah, he got the Dark Elemental. So far he hasn't logged in today, so his power is lower. He's a VIP0, he wanted to rather try out the VIP0 experience, he's focusing on the other account. There, it's tough to play with him, he's a bit stronger at the moment, possibly. I could beat him possibly in some cases. But he's higher VIP on my account, or not my account, but on EU267 and EU289. Here he's gonna be VIP0. That's one of the twists. So for now, given that we have an extensive history with Winry, once we reveal ourselves, that's gonna be a big surprise. Now, I don't know what he's gonna do. I hope that we can stay in the guild, but I'm not sure about it. So just so that the surprise is not gonna end up with me joining another guild right after he figures it out, I will just stay silent for now. That's the big surprise. I'm ending the video with this, and in the next video we're gonna continue.